Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Hey everyone, checking in on gold on the daily chart. Very strong breakout day. We're on the verge of a bullish MACD cross. And we can see a new support and higher low has been established down at 1310. And we're heading back to the high we've seen on gold on this move up at 1376.40. So I do anticipate to consolidate before breaking that level because we have seen such a strong move to the upside over the past 2 days. I don't think next week we're going to plow right through 1376 and see higher highs without a little bit of consolidation. We need a new base established above 1310. And we're looking in the 1330s, and we did establish a little bit here on the hourly. So zoom out, look at this move initially. We hit 1336 resistance, consolidated, formed a bull flag, breakout continuation, and look where we bounced off of with the Bank of Japan overnight. We bounced right off of 1336, 1335.45 to be exact. Bulls held that level, and then continuation to higher highs. So that might be our higher low established right there. But again, I would anticipate to pull back a little bit before 1376 and breaking out to higher highs on the longer term time frames. So the weekly looking really good here for the bulls after 2 weeks of consolidation, trying to get back to the upside, but just want to be weary that we might see a lower high, a higher low, and a tightening range before another key break. So we could be in this channel between 1330s and 1370s for the rest or for the entirety of next week. Want to be weary of that possibility. And let's zoom out to the longer term time frame. After that 1376, we are looking up at 1391.40 as the next resistance level in this lower high pattern that has been in place for a couple years. So bulls looking great. Miners are on fire. Miners hitting higher highs. We've been playing them all week thanks to some member contribution. GDXJ hit higher highs today. And saw a little bit of consolidation. Want to keep an eye out for a potential 3-gap up bearish reversal pattern on these names. It all depends on your school of thought, whether you feel that wicks fill gaps or not. Some people say real bodies need to fill the gaps. If you're on that school of thought, there's a 3-gap up bearish reversal pattern on JNUG, NUGT, GDX, all these miners over the past 3 days. And I take that back. There's actually not a bearish reversal 3-gap up on GDX and GDXJ. They did fill the gap with the real bodies between yesterday and Wednesday, but the miners have not. And the miners also have their highs back in early July to break, whereas GDXJ and GDX already did break those highs, although we did not close above them. So there's some differences between the two. Potential bearish 3-gap up pattern without breaking the recent highs back from early July could have us looking for consolidation. And I would just be looking for what I call reaching an equilibrium, pulling back. There's your low, a lower high, a higher low, lower high, tightening range until you get a clear break. So it's pretty undeveloped in that pattern at this point. We would need to see a pullback, a red day on Monday, which would confirm this bearish 3-gap up pattern on these 3-time bull ETFs. And if that were the case, these bear miners could see some short-term upside, although dust does not have a 3-gap down pattern. They are certainly oversold on the shorter term time frames, but the daily is still above 35. So I personally would not be playing the bearish miners just because of how bullish gold and the miners have been this week. And just want to be cautious of that profit and anticipating that we might settle down here now, an action-packed week this week, but looking for things to settle down. Unless gold roars right through 1376, then it's game on, but I don't foresee that happening. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you have a great weekend. See you Monday.